I came back very, very worried, as I know many of you are who are of Pakistani heritage, about the grave security situation in Pakistan today, especially down around Karachi and other areas. The Pakistani Taliban is determined to disrupt this election, is determined to stop it, is determined to target the more secular and progressive parties. And to me, it was more evidence of why we cannot walk away from the Pakistani government today. I know there's a lot of people in Washington now who don't understand why we're sending money to Pakistan when we certainly are at cross purposes sometimes with the military. But as this transition happens, the first true transition from civilian government to civilian government, the United States has to be there with this new government to support it, to support the transition, and to allow it to turn around and take on this insurgency, which for a lot of years was something the Pakistanis thought was just a U.S. problem, is now clearly a Pakistani problem as well. But I think, frankly, it's further evidence of why we have to get out of Afghanistan in the right way, on the right time schedule. But it is, you want to argue why the Pakistani Taliban is as strong as it is. In my mind, there's no doubt that the U.S. occupation of Afghanistan, had we not bungled it in the way that we did, likely would have, if we had not bungled it the way that we did, we perhaps could have stopped this movement in Pakistan, which is now an internal movement, from becoming as strong as it has become. And it's just another consequence of the United States mismanaging its affairs overseas. Iraq was bad enough, but Afghanistan and our 10-year intervention there has now posed incredible problems that were not previously there for the Pakistani government. And so again, to me, is another reason why we need to get out of Afghanistan, and why we have to take a whole new look at the Strong campaign. I came back more uncomfortable than ever before about the pace of American drone strikes. Clearly, they have put a wedge in between us and Pakistani citizens, despite all of the aid that we are giving. And I think we have to take a serious look over the next several months as to how we conduct these campaigns. I think it may be doing us more harm than it is good, and I certainly came back with that question as well. So let me end there. I mean, there's lots of questions. I'm sure you have lots of more things I can tell you. I'm happy to answer questions.